back. As you can hear, I have the battery hooked up now. You can start the side light here. I'm going to turn that off right now. Okay. Oh, my light went out. Let's get you on permanently. We're in the dark. Oh. Alright, I'm going to turn the key. Can't turn the key because shifter is all the way back. That will lock that. Back up. Now I can turn the key. Alright. Leave that on. Alright. So now we got anti-theft light is on, but it'll stay on all the time. So let's see what happens here. Still got nothing. Huh. Okay, now the anti-theft is blinking. I've actually got a check engine light. It's not going out. See if that'll tell me anything. Okay, let's read. Got no codes. But I got anti-theft. Oh man, you're driving me nuts. Start right off the bat. I don't know. Oh, still got a blinking anti-theft. Well, so far, everything that I've learned is not working out. That's as close as I got to bypassing the system is right here. disconnecting these, which is what I did originally. Bypass and start right away. It's too darn rainy to get out and mess around. Oh, well, we're back on the continuation again. Fuel pump. Now I'm gonna get back in it and find out what I got. It's just with the key turn, 2 aux. Still ain't going out. Oh. That was cool. Okay. With that key? Yeah, she's blinking. As you can see, blinking like that. Let me plug this back in. Come back together. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna leave that on for about 10 minutes in that first turn, because as you can see in that first one, if you turn your key off, it's not on. When you turn on all your systems, everything is on, including that. But if you go back one, then you have that. You have your anti-theft on by itself. I disconnect the wire. System is activated. Should have deactivated the minute you pulled the wiring. We're not getting that much luck. I'm wait a couple seconds here, or a minute or two, and see if that won't go out. Because I had it in the main aux, but your first, maybe the first indentation might have something to do with that system. The only thing is on is just the dash and that anti-theft. This thing has thrown me for a loop now. I'm glad it's just a spare car. But really would like to get it to run again. The nice thing about it now is it won't run. It will not run at all, where before it would run, and once it heated up, then you shut it down, it would not start again for a while. So that really didn't tell me anything. So now we're at a point where it won't run at all, which is good, because now I can fix it. Thinking maybe the fuel pressure regulator wasn't working for it to put enough fuel in there, but the car was running fine. It just once you shut it down, it wouldn't start. So I thought it was the ignition module. So I changed the ignition module. I got spark, but I don't have fuel. So he says, well, the fuel is governed by the cam sensor. Well, that'll probably be my next, project. The problem is with it is I gotta jack up the motor a little bit, disconnect the mount, and then I can get to the power steering pump bolts, disconnect it, and then you can get right to the pickup. Swap the pickup, and then we can see if it'll run, even though you don't have the serpentine belt. Without the serpentine belt, you don't have power steering, you don't have a water pump. Or alternator. So, but if it starts and runs, then we solve the problem. Because right now, don't have fuel. Now, of course, I changed the ignition module, or not the, well, yeah, the ignition module, and the ECM. And I'm thinking, because I changed the ECM, I'm having problems with the AntiTheft. But supposedly the AntiTheft is supposed to shut down the fuel system. Well, it's not shutting down the pump, but it may be shutting down the signal between the cam pickup and the fuel injectors. This thing ran so good for freaking a year. And then, now more than a year. I drove it for a year, and then my daughter drove it for another 6 months, and then started having this problem. Alright, so we're back to the drawing board. The wires, I put the wires back together. I've been sitting here about 20 minutes or so, and the AntiTheft light still hasn't gone out. You can turn your key off, the AntiTheft light's out. You can turn it all the way over here. Everything pretty much goes, everything goes out, except, you know, stuff that's not, that's on because the motor's not turning. And if you go to the left again. Now you get speedometer, you still got your radio, but you still got the anti-theft light on. It should be off. So I got something going on with that. I've already tried disconnecting the yellow wire from it, and it doesn't make a difference. What I do, so I got the yellow light disconnect, yellow wire disconnected. And that's supposed to control the anti-theft. So by disconnecting that, you should have the anti-theft light, but you should be able to supposedly start it. As you hear, I got nothing. I got a fuel pump. You can hear the fuel pump. So I got fuel going to the fuel rail, but I don't believe I've got fuel pissing into the cylinders, and I don't believe I've got ignition either. So that's where I'm at. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and definitely share. We'll catch you again on Project Chevy.